Angle to the right reverse. We define the angle to the right at station as the clockwise angle measured from the preceding traverse line to the succeeding line. So consider the traverse lines A, B, and C. Relative to station B, the preceding line is AB and the succeeding line is BC. So beginning from line AB, we measure the clockwise angle towards the line BC. So that is the angle to the right at station B. The angle to the right traverse is applicable for both open and closed traverses. So here is an example of an open traverse using the angle to the right method. Observe that at the initial station A and at the final station F, there are no preceding and succeeding lines respectively. Hence, there are no angles to the right at station A nor at station F. The angles to the right are present for the intermediate stations B, C, D, and E. The following is an example of a closed traverse that uses the angle to the right method. Observe that the exterior angle at each station is the same as the angle to the right. So the traverse proceeds in a clockwise direction and the angle to the right is the same as the exterior angle. Next is another closed traverse that proceeds in a counterclockwise direction. Observe now that the angle to the right is the interior angle of the closed traverse. So remember, if the traverse proceeds in a counterclockwise direction, the angle to the right is equal to the interior angle. We now write the geometric conditions for a closed traverse using angle to the right method. So if the traverse proceeds in a clockwise direction, where the angle to the right is equal to the exterior angle, the sum of the angles to the right must equal n plus 2 times 180 degrees. On the other hand, if the traverse proceeds in a counterclockwise direction, where the angle to the right is equal to the interior angle, then the sum of the angles, or the sum of the angles to the right, must equal n minus 2 times 180 degrees. So using angle to the right traverse, now for a closed traverse, you need to determine whether the sum of the angles to the right equal the required sum of either n plus 2 times 180 or n minus 2 times 180. In the event that the sum does not equal either n plus 2 times 180 or n minus 2 times 180, the first step is to adjust the angles to the right by getting the total discrepancy and distributing it equally among all the angles to the right or among all the traverse stations. Work on the following problem as an exercise. So we have here a closed traverse comprising of 4 traverse lines. Both forward and back bearings of the traverse lines are given. And based on these given data, calculate the angle to the right at each station. Then check if it satisfies the geometric condition. If not, make the necessary adjustment. And using the adjusted values, you then calculate or adjust the bearings of the traverse lines.